Welcome to the Fabulous Marketer Show, Episode 9 Create Your Lead Magnet. Hey, Fabulous Marketers, welcome back to the Fabulous Marketer Show, your daily dose of confidence, clarity, and clicks. I'm Kelsey Simon, and today we're diving into something irresistible your lead magnet. If your traffic engine is working, it's time to catch those leads with something free and fabulous. What you'll learn today. Well, the main focal point is going to be on how to package value to attract the right people on autopilot. Inside the flea journey, this episode sits in stage 5 promote and engage. This is the moment your audience says yes to joining your world, and your lead magnet is the invitation. So here's some flea persona lead magnet tips that I want to share with you. All right. Regardless of what your flea persona is, there's a tip for each persona. So, for example, if you're a builder, then a lead magnet for you will be offering a toolkit or a checklist. As a promoter persona, then a great lead magnet for you is to go bold with a headline swipe file or a real script template. As a teacher persona, a great lead magnet for you is to share a micro training or some sort of resource guide. And as an automator, you might want to think about giving away a system or some sort of automation or a template. So, why do you need a lead magnet? What's the purpose for a lead magnet? Well, your lead magnet is the handshake before the sale. Think about that. It builds trust fast. It starts the nurture process or the nurturing journey. It filters your ideal audience. And then it gets people on your list instead of just being on your news feed. You take ownership of your list. You have your own list. Imagine that. So your lead magnet is important for all of these reasons. So here's some common mistakes that are made by affiliates when it comes to creating a lead magnet. Here's what you don't want to do, and then I'll share some things that you do want to do. All right. So you don't want to give away something that's totally unrelated to your core offer. You don't want to overload your lead magnet with like 10 plus pages or lessons. That can be overwhelming. You want to keep your lead magnet simple. Another mistake is not collecting emails. You don't just want to collect someone's name. You want to collect emails. That way you can follow up. Another mistake is missing a clear call to action to the next step. You want to be clear about what should the person do next. All right. So here's some things you do want to do when it comes to creating your lead magnet. You want to make it one problem, one promise. All right. Focus on solving one specific problem and stick with one promise, not several. You want to make it easy to consume. You want it to be consumed in less than 15 minutes. You want to tie your lead magnet directly into your paid offer. Your paid offer should be the next natural step after your free lead magnet is provided. Your free lead magnet is designed to just help someone progress to the next step towards the accomplishment of a goal or solving a specific problem they might have. And then finally, you want to include a clear button, link, or an invitation to your next funnel step. All right, so let's talk about some different types of lead magnets that work really well. So here's some great formats that you want to take a look at or include in your planning of creating your lead magnets. So PDF cheat sheets work really well. It's just a quick reference sheet that you can provide someone with, a listing of some sort. Mini video trainings works really well. Swipe file bundles, quiz results, and then templates and any type of toolkits that you can offer. Those are excellent formats for a lead magnet. And a quick tip I want to give you before moving forward: pick a format that you would actually consume yourself. If it's sitting somewhere collecting dust in somebody's inbox, then it's not doing its job. You want something that someone would actually engage with. And a great measuring stick is if you would engage with it yourself. What are some great lead magnets that you got a hold to and are actually using at this very moment? That would be a hint as to what others might value. All right, let's preview a vault drop that I provide you in the resource area of the Fabulous Marketer Academy community. This episode's vault drop is a lead magnet prep planner. These are in a Google Doc or Google Form or even Google Slide format. But you get a lead magnet prep planner, a copywriting guide for your lead magnet, a design and delivery guide for your lead magnet, and also a templates pack for your lead magnet. All of that is available now inside the show episodes vault inside of the resources tab in your FMA dashboard. All right, the coach's corner segment. Let's talk about this. This is the biggest question that's out there. All right, and I want to answer this question. Um, the question is this: does my lead magnet have to be original? Well, that's a great question, and the answer to that is no. It doesn't have to be original. I mean, of course, you need permission if you're using someone else's lead magnet, but you can do research and compile information uh, and value that you attain from somewhere else. But sometimes it's all about just the information that you put together from different sources, and you are the unique way in which you allow someone to solve their problem. Your lead magnet can just be a process. It can be an access point or something. There's many different things that you can do, but you don't have to be original. So the answer is no to that question. But one thing it does have to be is relevant. All right, you want it relevant to the problem that your audience is faced with. It can be a repackaged clip of some sort. It can be part of a lesson. It can be something that you created months ago. What matters is that it creates value and it bridges the gap to your offer. And I'm talking about your paid offer, which should be the next step. And it should be the next level of value that's going to help your audience progress to solving their problem. All right, what to do next? Here's your homework. You want to download the lead magnet planner that I just mentioned, the prep planner, and prep your one promise. Remember, I told you to focus on one problem and one promise. All right. So prep your one promise that you're making through your lead magnet. Then choose a format aligned with your fleet persona. I mentioned several different formats that you can take upon based upon your fleet persona. So choose a format and then use the template to draft your lead magnet in 1 hour or less. All right. Don't make it complicated. Don't make it 10 pages or more. Just keep it simple, keep it short, keep it sweet, less than 15 minutes to consume. And then deliver it using ESTAGE or Google Drive links works well as well, like the Google Docs or Google Forms or those type of Google Drive links. All right. eStage is also a great place to store videos and information. So that's another option as well. You can use them in combination with one another. All right. So next episode, let's talk about that. We're gonna close this one out, but for next episode, episode 10, we're gonna build your conversion system around this lead magnet. Okay. So if you love today's show, be sure to like, comment, share it with a fellow marketer, and let's help more people turn traffic into freedom. Head to the FMA Community Resource Vault and grab this episode's resources, and we'll see you in episode 10, where we'll build your conversion system. Be fabulous.